January 22nd, 1983 was the day Amber Jo Thomas was born. She loved to garden, plant flowers, and spend time with her dogs who she considered her fur babies. Amber also enjoyed being on the lake, going camping, and sitting around a bonfire with her family and friends. Amber was a beautiful, selfless soul who worked at an assisted living facility. While she was busy being concerned with the needs of others, there was a selfish coward named Barry Garza, a coward that wanted to deny her of a great future because he knew it would not include him.
Thursday, a woman killed by her ex-boyfriend in the parking lot of a UAW home. 7 Action News has learned a personal protection order had been taken out against the suspect by the victim just days before the shooting. 7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham talks with a domestic violence advocate about why this is such a common occurrence.
Amber Jo Thomas filed this personal protection order just last week here at the Lenawee County Courthouse, stating she feared her ex-boyfriend was going to kill her.
My reaction is one of sadness. And I think it's really rooted in that this is a common occurrence for a lot of the people that we serve every single day.
Christine Watson, the executive director for Safe House Center in Ann Arbor, is an advocate for victims of domestic violence. That was her response after I read Amber Jo Thomas's explanation for filing this personal protection order, or PPO, against her ex-boyfriend. The same man police say killed her yesterday in Saline. Thomas requested the PPO in Lenawee County Circuit Court exactly 1 week before her death. The court approved it the next day, July 28th. In it, she states she was with the suspect for 9 years, which were filled with, quote, physical and verbal abuse. She said she's called several law enforcement agencies in that time. She went on to write, quote, I'm scared. He has stated he was going to kill me several times, end quote. Sadly, that was her fate yesterday when Saline police say Thomas's ex-boyfriend waited outside of her job, shooting her and a male acquaintance when she took a smoke break. The suspect was caught about 10 minutes later, a few miles away.
What's the struggle that goes on for someone who was in her shoes, as she states, for 9 years?
No, I think it's a great question. I think that is one of the top questions that we always get asked. There's a lot of barriers. There's a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of factors that play into that. And I think, as we have seen in this situation, there's the ultimate fear of retaliation and the execution of death. And I think that is something that is very real for survivors. And then you also have other factors such as financial, housing, support networks. Where do they go?
Watson says there is help and there is hope that can be found at organizations like Safe House Center,
where they can seek shelter, where they can seek support, where they can seek at least a breath, where they can catch their breath, and find an alternative resource.
In Adrian, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
To all of Amber's family and friends, my thoughts and prayers are with you. I am so sorry for your loss. If what Amber went through, all of her hurt and pain, can stop someone from going through the same thing, then she didn't die in vain.